Good Friday morning, everybody. This is Steve Monday, Chief Forecaster for Rowan County Weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on around the Mid-Atlantic area this morning. It's been a while since we've done that. Not been much to talk about with the high pressure in place and different things like that that's been keeping it dry. But I did want to pull this up this morning. This blue line you see in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, that's the cold front that came through yesterday. It did bring some isolated showers to some sections of the county as we went through the afternoon hours yesterday. But behind it, it ushered in the cooler air that we're taking the benefit of this morning. And as we take a look at those temperatures out there, you can see we've got 45 degrees up in Boone to start the day off, 52 degrees at the Mid-Carolina Airport in Salisbury. Temperatures around the area anywhere from the mid-40s to the upper 50s, depending on where you look. That 57 out toward the coast is the one that is the warm spot on the map. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tropics because we've got some things happening here. We've got, of course, Fiona and Gaston that are continuing to remain out over the water. As we take a look at Fiona, she's eventually going to make her way up into the Canadian Maritimes. And then beyond that, make a run for, believe it or not, the North Pole. So if that storm continues to hold together as it gets into those cooler waters, that'll be very interesting. Gaston continuing to be nothing but a fish storm, just meandering about over the ocean. But this one right here, tropical depression number 9. And let me go ahead and turn the lightning off real quick here to take away some of those distractions of that flashing. There you see, this is tropical depression number 9. This is expected to be a tropical storm, and then it will be our next named storm. The track for the storm is taking it toward the southwest corner of Florida, and we'll go ahead and zoom in and get a closer look at that. Potentially making landfall as a Category 2 or 3 hurricane. But as you can see, if it continues to hold and the track holds true, it'll make landfall somewhere between Cape Coral and Point Charlotte in Florida, in the southwest Gulf Coast corner of Florida. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that for sure as we go through the coming days, because if that track holds true, it could potentially be a rainmaker for us in this area as well. But we'll have to keep an eye on it. There's still a lot that can unfold there and a lot that can happen as this is very early on, and there's still plenty of time. But this could be a hurricane that does make landfall in the United States. It's been a bit of time this season since we've had any kind of activity that's gotten close enough to the United States like this one looks like it will. So we'll continue to keep an eye on it. But certainly, if you're planning on heading into that southwest corner of Florida, in the extreme southwest corner of it, especially in the Gulf Coast area, you may want to be mindful if you're planning on doing that sometime over the next week or two. Just keep an eye on this system. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll get a word from our friends at Patterson Farm. We're going to come back. We'll give you the weather headlines. We'll give you the high school game day football forecast and the 7-day outlook and more. All that's coming up right after this. Weather headlines for today. We'll see sunny skies today with highs in the low to mid 70s. Winds will be out of the north at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly clear skies this evening with lows in the mid to upper 40s. Today's stats, we're looking at moderate to high levels of pollen, ragweed, grasses, and chenopod's are the main pollen drivers. Very high levels of UV. So if you're someone that gets sunburned easily, and you're going to be outside for any lengthy period of time today, you may want to apply some sunscreen. The air quality will be good. Today's stats are sponsored by Good Night's Lawn Care. These guys take care of my lawn, and I love it. They offer services like mowing, trimming, seeding, mulch, pine straw, and more. For more information on services provided, give them a call, 980-521-1937. The bus stop forecast this morning as the kids head out the door. Temperatures around 51 degrees with clear skies. And on the return trip home, looking at sunny skies with temperatures around 74 degrees. The mowing forecast, we've got a chance for some very isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm on Sunday, but I'm keeping the lights green all the way through the weekend, mainly because your chances are much better at staying dry. If we get rain right now, it'll be pretty much like what we saw yesterday, these very brief periods of rain that was really more of a kind of like a drizzle. To be quite honest with you. So we'll continue to keep an eye on it. But right now, conditions look good for the weekend to get your yard work done or just get outside and enjoy some fresh air. The mosquito forecast continues to show high levels of activity. The good news is now that we're getting these much cooler nights, we'll see those levels really start to wane down. And when we look at the long-term forecast for mosquito activity, it looks like moderate levels by next week. So we'll see these high conditions get cut essentially in half as we go through the coming days. The high school football game day forecast, you can see we've got 70 degrees around kickoff with the sun starting to set. When we get into halftime for the games tonight, temperature is going to be around 65 degrees with clear skies. Now, you're not going to see the moon. Unfortunately, this graphic doesn't really give me an option to put stars or anything like that in there, but you certainly will not see the moon this evening, as it won't rise until well into the overnight hours, and it'll be a crescent moon at that, so it certainly wouldn't be full. And then by the end of the game, 64 degrees with clear conditions out there are what the temperatures are looking like when the games are all said and done. So a much more fall-like feel, much more football-like feel to the games this evening. So if you're heading out to one, certainly enjoy the weather out there. The 7-day outlook, we'll see sunny skies today, high of 75, low of 50. On Saturday, sunny skies, high of 80, low of 50. Sunday, we'll see a 20% chance of isolated showers and thunderstorms. Again, a much better chance of staying dry, to be quite honest with you. So if you do have plans going to the Panthers game or anything like that, I certainly wouldn't cancel them by any means. High of 78, low of 59. On Monday, a high of 81 with a low of 57 with sunny skies. Tuesday, we'll see sunny skies, high of 75, low of 49. Wednesday, sunny skies, high of 71, low of 45. And then for Thursday, we'll see mostly sunny skies with a high of 69 and a low of 49. So a much more fall-like feel to the air for the next 7 days for sure. And maybe even beyond. We may be done with the 90-degree temperatures. We'll have to keep an eye on it over the next couple of weeks, as the chances are still there that we could get another day or two with 90s, but certainly looking much more positive for us right now. The forecast is sponsored by SA Sloop Heating and Cooling, built on integrity. Give them a call, 704-857-5684. Visit them on their website, www.sasloop.com. Mention you notice they sponsor the forecast on Rowan County weather. They'll give you $25 off your first-time service call. If you're looking for ways to stay updated with Rowan County weather at any time, you can visit us on our website, www.rowancountyweather.com. You can follow and like us on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can check us out on cable television, WSRG TV in Salisbury. It's available on Hotwire Channel 394, Spectrum Channel 16. We'll keep you updated there as well. For now, enjoy your Friday. And as always, thank you for following Rowan County weather.